Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow, and I have a hole in my chest. Oh, you can't see it.
My hair is glowing. Weird right there.
If you're brand new to Keto Chow, see hole. It's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. Ding ding.
Yeah.
These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. So thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeah, I didn't realize when I wore a green logo on my shirt that it would green screen.
Green screen.
Anyway, Gina's here, so is Carrie, and Margie says good morning, Chris and beautiful Miriam.
Hello.
Gina wants to know how we're doing on this marvelous Monday.
So good. I did have some cooking problems this morning for breakfast.
Okay.
I'm doing what I said I would never do. Right? My mom always made all these different meals for us when we were kids, and I said, I will never do that. They will eat what we eat and deal with it. But then I'm measuring and weighing every single thing that I'm eating right now. So I have to have my own pan with my own food in it. And then I'm making food for my girls, and one of them doesn't like zucchini, which I put in the eggs. So then I made 3 pans, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
Why are you putting zucchini in the eggs?
Because it's delicious.
It's more total carbs.
I know, but I weighed it out.
Okay.
It's fine.
Right.
It was a little bit. But the other one had more zucchini in it.
Okay.
And then this one had no zucchini in it. And then I burned it.
Ah.
Then I was sad.
Well, Sonia is here. So is Kathy and Lynette. Tonya says, love my Keto Chow, and it loves you.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, hello, beautiful people. Callie is here also. Carrie's on 290 days. And Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Hi,
Good
Shauna.
morning, Shauna.
So this weekend, let's see.
This weekend is our meetup.
Yeah, this weekend is our meetup. We
In
have
a couple of days.
Steve and Amy that are going to be here. I have to go pick them up at the airport on Thursday.
Yeah. We have to figure out what we're going to do on Thursday.
Steve told me today that he thinks that they're just going to be up for dinner because they're going to be kind of tired.
They're going to be chilling out
Uh-huh.
in the hotel.
Yes. And yeah. But anyway.
Well, then we have to figure out what we're having for dinner on Thursday.
That's right. I think we're going to do Buffalo Wild Wings on Friday for lunch.
Lunch.
So Sabrina says, I'm preparing for my colonoscopy screening in a couple hours and missing not having my Keto Chow this morning. Have a lemon meringue Keto Chow waiting for me when I come back.
Yay. Good job.
Yep. I made a bunch of Keto Chow this weekend, and I made some and put it in creamy containers. Did you bring one of those today?
No. I'm leaving.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to get Utah burgers for lunch today.
Okay. I'm going to have a Ninja Creamy for breakfast, and then I'm going to have a Ninja Creamy for lunch.
I really should put Utah burger into Chronometer.
Isn't
which
it
means
in there?
I should take it apart. No, it's not.
Oh, I thought it was in there.
I need to take it apart and weigh it.
Oh, yeah. Just bring your scale to the...
I should. I don't care. Look at me taking apart your sandwich
Jennifer
and putting
says
it on the scale.
we are all butterflies, never to be caterpillars again.
Right.
Shauna says, yeah, I made Keto Chow gingerbread fudge with Lily's butterscotch
that
chips.
sounds
Did you see, she
good.
posted photos on the Facebook group.
Dang, I didn't look.
Amazing, even non-keto people loved it.
Nice.
Lori's here.
Hi, Lori.
Carrie says that where he lives in Texas, we will struggle to get into the 50s for the high.
Oh, man. Yep. That ship has sailed. We're
in the
like 30s already.
upper 20s for the lows right now.
Yep. It's cold.
Callie says you guys need to make a black raspberry Keto Chow.
Ooh, that would be good.
We're having troubles getting the raspberry
Regular
cheesecake
raspberry.
right now.
Lame.
Christy says good morning. Darlene is here from Bakersfield.
Hi, Darlene.
Keto Chow coffee rocks. Nice. Becca's here, so is Bob. Bob's got a blueberry Keto Chow in the refrigerator.
Ooh, that sounds good. I want that.
Visual Keto says good morning, people. Christy made the pumpkin roll recipe.
Oh,
it was so yummy.
Right? It's so good. I love it.
And Betsy's here as well. So is Nicole. Jen says good morning. Hope you all have a great weekend.
Just Jen. Just amazing Jen. Shouldn't say just. It should say the best Jen Delaney.
Kathy says, can you make Keto Chow, cream Keto Chow ice cream either with butter instead of heavy whipping cream and not kill your creaming machine? I only make it with butter.
That's how we make it. We make it with butter.
Yeah, in fact, if you go on YouTube and you search for Keto Chow Creamy, you'll find a video of me making Keto Chow creamy ice cream a couple of different ways. And then in the middle of it, I have questions from the future.
That's all weird and geeky.
And it just answers lots of questions like that people have. And then right after the questions from the future, I open up the creamy and I say, hey, here's a fun thing. You see this little mound in here?
It's fine.
It doesn't matter. We had quite the thread on the Facebook support group this weekend of people saying, how do I eliminate that? You know, can you leave the lid off and then it'll freeze quicker on
you
top?
Just poke it.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, as long as it's not on the side.
No, it's just what they warn you about, the Ninja Creamy instructions. Oh, my eye hurts really bad. Anyway, is not to tilt it so that you have one side high and one side low, because that will make the propeller blade pop off.
And stuff.
But if it's right in the middle, like that little hump is, doesn't matter.
Yep, works just fine.
Yep.
So do it with butter.
Yeah, I totally use butter every time. Let's see. Jackie's here. She's doing a meetup. Yes, and she just submitted it to the low carb events.
Nice.
So after this, I'm gonna get on there and add it to the site.
Cool, cool.
Mary T is here.
Hi, Mary.
Crafty and Carnivore-ish is here as well.
Hi, Rita.
Tony says lemon meringue is my favorite. It's good. Yeah, and Jennifer says the Indiana meetup is December 3rd at Buffalo Wild Wings in Avon. Nice.
I'm so jealous. I love Buffalo Wild Wings.
J-Dog is here. Welcome, J-Dog.
Hello.
Dennis says a very good morning. Chris and Miriam, Joe and Rachel might join us now. They might.
Maybe.
Jen likes that color on you, Miriam.
Thank you.
Judy says my blueberry is coming today. I never tried it before. I cannot wait to try it. And for any of you who missed what we were talking about with blueberry, we reintroduced the blueberry, relaunched it.
Yep.
It sold out in a little over an hour.
Sorry.
We were not expecting that to happen. And a lot of people were like, what?
Sorry.
So we broke with tradition and announced that based on the reaction, I think we already put in the order. Like it is in, packaging is being printed.
Yes.
I'm not sure when we will get it.
It takes a long time.
It does. But we're going to be bringing it back in the single meals and the 21 meal big bags. So as soon as we can. Hopefully by spring of 2023.
Hopefully.
So, Lynn says, I served a pina colada creamy to my family yesterday. It was a hit.
Yay!
And P. Jackson got blueberry for the first time. Nice.
Yes.
Ryan says, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Yay!
So are we.
Saturday.
Kel says, hi, Chris and Miriam, sitting on the couch drinking my chocolate snickerdoodle Keto Chow shake.
Nice.
If you're not done with it yet, pause for a second, put some in a mug and heat it up.
Yes.
It's delicious. Becca says, I've told you shouldn't eat anything with protein powder and because the small size of the particles go through the gut directly and raises blood glucose. No, that is completely made up. Whey protein isolate digests quickly, and any protein, including ground hamburger,
regular protein.
will raise your blood glucose.
But not like spike it.
No.
It's like enough that your body can take care of it.
Now, weightlifters like whey protein because it digests quickly and that raises insulin. Insulin is anabolic, meaning it creates growth, and they use that to their advantage. We use milk protein isolate in Keto Chow. If you don't have a problem with cheese, which is what we're using,
we're using cheese.
well, we're using the proteins that are in cheese. The protein powder, all they do is dry it. They're not altering the size of the proteins. Altering the size of the proteins would fundamentally change the amino acids that are in them, which is something you just can't and you just don't do.
Right.
So wherever you heard that from, they're making it up. And I would be very suspicious about other information you get from that source. But that's me. Kenneth says, have you taken any more ZozoFit measurements?
Oh my gosh, I have to do that today.
Miriam's going to do that today.
It's Monday. I forgot.
Jennifer says, do Keto Chow fat bombs freeze well? Yeah, we've had some in our freezer for a while that you made when Kate went to FSY.
Yeah, I still have them.
Yeah.
I should weigh those. Put them in car.
Ready Set Keto is listening at work. Hi.
Hi.
Kathy says, thank you. I was wondering, stay warm, guys. Nice. Michelle says, it's been way long since making a live. Love you too, and I've missed you.
Oh, Michelle, we miss you too.
Jackie's starting 10 days of Keto Chow starting today.
Yes.
Countdown to Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Adriana says, I gave her a bottle of electrolyte drops at the PhD Summit.
Yay.
I use them in my morning coffee every day with just a couple drops of stevia. I love the salty sweet flavor. Thanks so much.
Too.
You are welcome.
It's so fun. Thank you.
Mary T says, it just doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter. I don't think that's a song.
Carrie's using coconut milk from the can. Nice.
Oh.
Sherry says, your magnesium supplement is amazing. My leg cramps at night are gone.
Yes.
Tastes awful, but works great.
Tastes awful, but works great. I still do it every night. Every night.
Looks like Lynn is here. Virginia says, good morning, friends.
Virginia, hi.
Patty says, Miriam, I'd love to hear more about what all Robert has you eating and how it's going for you.
He is not telling me what to eat. He's just telling me what macros to keep them in.
Mm-hmm. And giving you a workout schedule, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's been nice to go back and forth and talk about it. The workouts were different. Not different so much as I didn't have the proper equipment to do like the cable ones correctly. So like one was like a cable pull that was like this, and I worked my chest muscles. So I wrapped some, what are they called?
Rubber bands?
Rubber bands that are not called rubber bands. Bands.
Exercise bands?
Around the top of my power rack, and did that, and it worked out fine. But so I've been asking him like some tips on how to do some other ones, and I'm gonna look at some more equipment for the exercises. But for food wise, I am just staying to specific macros, which I'm eating higher fat, I'm eating 15 total carbs, which means I pretty much can't have anything but vegetables, and only like one little bit of vegetable. So like that zucchini,
You're eating a lot of meat.
That's the vegetable I get to eat today. So I'm eating meat and fat. I'm putting butter on everything. And oh my gosh. Okay, we went to dinner with Haley's friend this Saturday. Mm-hmm. And it was the first time we were meeting them. And so we went to R&R Barbecue and got a bunch of meat.
Meat by the
pound.
Miriam got a half pound of brisket.
I got half a pound of brisket, and I put 4 pats of butter on it.
Yep.
Right? That's what I ate.
And they were looking at her like, what
are
you doing?
You're really buttering your meat. And I'm like, look over there. You know,
it was pretty funny.
It's just so funny because every time you meet somebody new or have to tell somebody, like, why do you eat that way? I'm losing weight.
Hold on, let me talk about the way you're eating, and you can talk about the way I'm eating.
But it was kind of funny.
Callie says, I also think a burnt marshmallow flavor would be delicious. So we had a s'mores flavor that was seasonal, but the sales on it weren't good enough to keep it around. So it's now sold out. And if you click on the more information on the page,
it'll take you to a big page.
Actually, yeah, big page, and here is s'mores. S'mores is unfortunately discontinued. So it's a flavor that we had in the past. We unfortunately don't have it anymore.
It was fun while it lasted, though.
Emily's here. Oh, Emmy, sorry. Emmy is here.
Yeah, get it right.
JD Alex says, I made a delicious blueberry waffles on Sunday. Added fresh blueberries, and it was scrumptious. Let's see. Crafty Carnish says, YouTube and Pinterest are the only social media I do.
Pinterest is fun.
Carrie's talking about how he mixed up the organic coconut oil. Let's see. Kathy says, I was happy I got 2 blueberry packs this time. Well, it's interesting. We put a limit on how many people could order at a time.
Oh, yeah.
And lots of people are like, you should have put the limit at 5. It's like, well, then we just encourage people to make little tiny orders that cost us a lot to ship.
Yeah, it costs us more.
Also, it doesn't matter what limit we put on there.
They'll hit the limit.
It still would have sold out quick.
And
and most people didn't order the limit.
It's not like we had like 5. We had thousands.
Yes.
And it
thousands
still went
and thousands
away
and thousands.
that fast. Like, a lot.
Yep. As Cash says, I'm so excited I was able to snag a few Blueberry Keto Chow this time around. It'll be my breakfast tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's lunch will be the pumpkin sausage soup.
Yes!
It's going to be a great day.
What a good day!
One of our video guys cut up a video from 2 Crazy Ketos talking about the pumpkin sausage soup. It's Joe and Rachel. It's a short on our YouTube channel. It's really funny.
Cute.
Janice says, as long as I got my stock up on pumpkin spice.
Right.
Kathy says, blueberry is awesome. Jackie says, you should have known blueberry would be big. Well, we didn't think it was going to be big. That's why we ordered a bunch of it at first.
Yep.
Only got half of it.
Yep.
Because of the acacia gum shortage. Then we got the other half of it. And And now we wait. We didn't think it was going to sell out that quickly, though.
Yeah.
Jacques says, thankfully I got my blueberry with Switch Grocery.
Yay!
Nice. Jennifer says at the Indiana meetup, we'll be having a keto chow swap. There you go. Maybe somebody will be able to get some s'mores.
Yeah.
Sherry says, morning, I haven't gotten blueberry. That's what I get for taking 12-hour breaks from social media.
Oh, no, you know what? You did a good job.
Yeah.
You need to take a break sometimes.
We will have it. It is coming back.
Someday.
Shauna says, keto chow blueberry and Lily's white chocolate fudge. Gonna do that.
Yeah.
Carrie says, I even read that brown rice protein is better than whey protein. Yeah. It depends on what your goals are. Brown rice protein is very gritty. It has a terrible mouthfeel to it. Anyway, that's why we use the milk protein isolate, because the mouthfeel is just fantastic, and it has a really good amino acid content. It also has a lot of calcium, like really a lot of calcium and phosphorus.
Yep.
Emmy says, did blueberry cheesecake sold out again? We never had blueberry cheesecake.
Oh yeah,
we had blueberry pie, and it sold out in a little over an hour.
It was fast.
From when we introduced it last week.
Was it Wednesday or Tuesday?
I think it was Wednesday. Michelle says, you need to know my non-keto nursing school daughter, final semester, has a keto chow every early morning she has. Yay. She says it's the best milkshake ever.
Yay.
Jelly says, I can't believe that Thanksgiving is next week, thinking about doing a spatchcock turkey this year. Let's see if I can still find it. So if I do...
Chris did that one time.
What are we going to do?
We haven't even figured it
Chow
out.
Thanksgiving.
We should make that cranberry dip, though. That's so good.
What's that PDF? That's not it.
Because it's the book.
There it is.
That's the book.
This... Oh, and you can't even see the images up here, but that's when I first started keto.
Yeah.
That's the first turkey I ever made, and it's a whole bunch of different recipes.
Smoked.
Oh yes, first turkey I ever made after I started keto, and it was smoked.
Yes.
This is great cranberry jalapeno cream cheese
I love that
dip, mashed cauliflower with sausage gravy, spatchcocking the turkey, ham, bunch of different desserts. So.
But what I think I'll have to do if we do make the dip is I'll have to like weigh it out, put it in a container, like
I don't know
weigh
that we'll
out.
make that dip.
I want to eat
Okay.
it. So yes, we should make that dip. But I think what I'll do is I'll weigh out everything ahead of time, even though I'm not going to like actually weigh it out until I go to sit down at the table, but I'll put it all into Chronometer, the weights I'm going to eat, so I can just quickly weigh it, put it on my plate, quickly weigh it, put it on my plate. And yes, I will bring the scale to the table, because that is how I do lately. I take the scale to the table every day and I weigh my food and put it on the plate.
Lately for that sort of thing, we've been putting out the food buffet style, so you could always just have the scale on the counter behind you.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You mean at Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, not at regular dinner.
No.
I would rather have it on the table, but it's hard with so many people.
Brenda says, I'm surprised I lost 2 pounds. Thought I'd capped out. Congratulations. Susan is here. Margie saying good morning to people.
Margie.
Ray said keto made 4 caramel macchiato last night.
Nice.
Cindy says your story on 11/11 was so inspiring. I actually felt kind of bad on 11/11 because we talked more about us and less about the veterans.
I know. And I wanted to talk about my dad.
I know, but
well, it's fine. It's over.
I think my personal belief is that after the long day, Joe and Rachel just kind of wanted to have a break and talk to friends.
Well, they were just petting us the whole time. You guys are so great. We're like, oh, thank you.
Kel says, I added my daily minerals to my daily flavored electrolyte drink. Can't taste it at all. P. Jackson says, brisket and butter. Yum.
Yes.
Betsy wants to know, have you had a chance to try the herb butter yet?
No, but I have plans to make butters. I have like this kind of running list of stuff that I'm going to do once my daughter actually leaves. So we're trying to get our last couple of errands. She's going on Wednesday. She's leaving, and we're trying to get, so today we're going to go get flu shots and some glasses and then Utah burgers. Yes.
Okay.
And just a couple more things, and then she'll be actually packed up and leave. So I have this huge running list of when Haley is gone, I'll make these butters, and then I'll do this. So I have it on my list, and blue cheese dressing.
You have blue cheese dressing in the fridge at home.
I know, I don't want it.
Okay. Why'd you buy it then?
Because I wanted it, but I didn't really want it.
Okay.
I just don't want the oil.
Jackie says I might be doing a blueberry giveaway on my channel after my Perfect Keto giveaway is done. I got a Mexican hot chocolate, and apparently I don't like the cinnamon in my hot chocolate. I really like the Perfect Keto Mexican hot chocolate.
Yeah, you haven't been making that for the last little while.
P. Jackson says, no constipation problems with eating so much meat?
Me? Oh, I just always have constipation problems. It's fine. It is who I am. I don't, I'm not worried about it. It's the same as it was before.
Well, you've got two carnivores, cats and babies, that only eat meat and animal products, namely milk, for the babies, and they don't have a problem pooping.
Yep. And I'm eating a lot of fat, and fat goes through you, so it seems to balance out just fine.
Kelly wants to know, have we ever tried making a butter pecan keto chow?
Wouldn't that be yummy?
I don't really like pecans.
That was my favorite ice cream. Praline and cream and butter pecan.
And Carrie says, so sad. That was the s'mores flavors discontinued. Blue says, if you have constipation on carnivore, you need more salt and fat.
Yeah, see, that totally makes sense. And I'm eating a lot of fat, so.
Sean says, I was gone for 4 days. Keto chow arrived. Big bag of s'mores arrived as well as blueberry.
Yay!
There you go. Jack says, I have some blueberry from the first order left for others, so I didn't want to be a hoarder. My sister-in-law got her 10 and loves them.
Oh, well, you could have ordered.
Lori says, I'm so excited for the meetup this week. Good food and friendly faces in person is best.
We kind of have to figure out what food we're going to make.
Carrie says, I have to deal with potlucks at church, and then they've been asking, why do I just eat meat? Well, and that's a funny thing. I went to a, not about that, but I went to a work lunch once, and they had like sandwiches available. And I made this giant stack of meat and cheese. And everyone was like, what are you doing? Like, I just want the meat and cheese. And they're like, you can do that? I'm like, yeah, you can do that. This other guy, not doing keto, was like, I want to do that too. He just made a giant stack of meat and cheese. People want to just eat the meat.
Yeah.
They secretly, they're like, oh, he's doing it right. Anyway, Crafty Carnivore says, I also like the Red Riding Hood commercial. Cracks me up. It's super funny.
It's funny.
Benny says, will eggnog come back? So eggnog is sold out for the season.
I know, sad, huh? It's not even Christmas yet.
It will not be restocked until next fall.
Sad.
We ordered it.
What we thought would be enough, and it's not.
Yeah, and it's sold out, and it's not coming back until next fall. So if you're holding out hope that we're going to get some in before winter ends, it's not going to happen, unfortunately.
So sorry.
So, sorry. And Robin says, I missed the blueberry by about 10 minutes, but I did find a raspberry cheesecake in the cabinet. Now trying to decide what to do with it.
Yes, make it into a raspberry cheesecake.
You
cheesecake.
could. Jack says, blueberry cheesecake, make it with blueberry pie and cream cheese. It's funny, Rachel posted a video that blueberry cheesecake keto chow was back. It's because they made a cheesecake out of it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. P. Jackson says, I literally stopped working when I got the blueberry text so I could make sure I got some since I missed it last time.
But you got some. Yes.
Oh, well, they did a spatchcock turkey yesterday in the sous vide. And if you're,
cool.
Technically, if you're doing a spatchcock, I'm not actually spatchcocking it.
Because you cut it in the wrong section.
I split it in half. Like, I completely cut the breastbone and I cut out the backbone. Which technically spatchcocking, you just open it up. You open up the backbone and crack it.
This.
Yeah, but if you're trying to fit a turkey in a smoker, a lot of times that just doesn't work. But if you bifurcate the turkey, then it actually cooks really a lot better too.
It also tastes the same.
And you put a whole bunch of salt on it.
All the salt.
Gally says, I'm making pumpkin pie fat bombs for Thanksgiving using pumpkin caramel spice keto chow.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, really? Carrie says his hemoglobin is going down even though he eats lots of meat. Now, one interesting thing about keto chow is the amount of iron that's in keto chow is a third of the daily requirements for a male or for humans that do not menstruate. How about that?
Yeah.
If you have a monthly cycle, daily cycle, can you imagine that? If you have a monthly cycle, your iron requirements will be higher. We don't have enough iron for a third of the daily requirements for people who are menstruating in keto chow because that much for months at a time will cause a dangerous buildup of iron in non-menstruating humans.
Men?
Or post-menopausal women.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Post-menopausal women? Yeah, it's a real thing. Anyway, that's why there's sufficient iron for a lot of people, but maybe not sufficient iron if you do 3 a day for extended periods of time. The solution to that is eat a steak frequently.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I was thinking as I read through that comment again while you were talking was if you're not eating red meat on a regular basis, it's going to be higher. That red meat is higher in iron. And so even if you eat it 3 times a week or 2 times a week, that's probably enough.
Yeah.
But if you're eating like fish and chicken and pork, that's super good. But red meat has more iron in it.
Yeah.
So.
Jackie says if Thanksgiving was up to me, it'd be a fend for yourself day.
Right.
Melinda says they're going to be smoking a turkey. Nice. Callie says I will also be making chicken cheesy broccoli casserole using Savor Chicken Keto Chow.
Yeah.
And Blue Ev has a turkey and a chicken thawing now for smoking.
Nice.
I have found, well, I was told and I've stuck to it, that you tend to get better smoked turkey if you use a turkey that was never frozen. Something about the freezing and the crystals causing change in the cellular membrane.
But it's hard to find a fresh turkey sometimes. Like you go and you buy fresh and you're like, this is cold enough it was in the freezer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not fresh.
Jag says, I just watched a Hey Grill Hey on YouTube, and she did a wonderful turkey on spatchcock prep.
Oh, nice.
Another video just using salt and pepper and butter. Nice.
Oh, that sounds good.
Blue Dove says cream cheese is great in Keto Chow, especially if you make it into ice cream.
Yes. Oh, Blue Dove, will you give your kids a hug for me, please?
Oh.
They're so cute.
Not from me, though.
No, he's not. I mean, he's not a hugger.
If I know you well, then and when we go to conferences, I just give up and assume
he just hugs everybody.
Anyway, Betsy says, I loved you guys on 11 on 11. And Crafty says, you went where the conversation took you. There you go.
Right.
Mary J. Angel J says, hi, my friends. I had a chocolate keto chow with a double coffee butter egged. Talk about yum.
Ooh, nice.
One says, I like the smoked turkey, but I find it harder to use up leftovers.
Oh, you know what? Take and freeze half of it. I've done that lots of times before. Then you pull it out and throw it in soups or whatever you feel like. Omelets. Turkey and omelet. Yummy.
Patty says, I loved how you spoke on 11 on 11 about being hard around other people. My daughter faces coworkers daily that give her grief. It is hard.
Yeah, it is.
Why do people got to be like that? Anyway.
I know. It's super frustrating.
Karen says, I've been watching Two Crazy Ketos. They introduced me to Keto Chow just starting this week. Yeah, there you go. Mike is
Thanks
here.
for checking in, Karen. And
Chris says, I ordered over $200, got my Keto Chow, but didn't get the recipe box.
Oh, reach out to customer
Contact
service.
our customer service team.
They'll fix it for you.
Yep. And it depends on if the 200 was the subtotal before tax, if you get charged tax. We're collecting tax in, I think, 40 states at this point.
Yeah, so might as well.
Yeah. Mary Jane Joe J says, Butter Pecan used to be my treat ice cream at the state fair once a year. Since COVID, no fair. Stuff. Also no cravings. Thanks Keto Lifestyle, you rock.
Yes.
Brenda says, my granddaughter never ate the bun off her Happy Meal, only the hamburger patty. Just wanted the toy.
Yeah. Well, she's smart. Smarty.
Jackie says, do you base seasonal orders on previous year's orders? Yeah.
Kind of. We do some projections, and then we say, well, this is what we did last year, and we're estimating blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Sometimes it's right on, sometimes it's not. This year, apparently, it's not.
Yeah,
right
apparently there was enough additional demand for the eggnog that, it sold out quicker. Dennis is going to bring singles of Keto Chow eggnog to the meetup on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Let's see. Shauna says, bifurcate the turkey. Janet says, welcome to our groups, Janet. Let's see. Shauna says, my teenage nieces are all doing the Thanksgiving Day planning.
Nice.
Shauna is doing Pork King Good pork rind stuffing.
Oh, that's a good idea. I actually really like Fox Hill's Kitchen croutons as the stuffing. So we may make some of that, and then I'll just weigh it out too. Oh, something else I was thinking about since I've been doing this very strict macros is I've been trying to change my mindset and go into the thought process of food as fuel. And Robert and Crystal did a live, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something like that, and they talked about that mindset. And Crystal said, well, she still does eat food for pleasure. And the thing that I find so fascinating is even though I've been so strict, I can appreciate the food more because I have it less often. So I'm not like snacking and blah, blah, blah. I'm eating so mindlessly now. I'm eating very carefully, and I'm like, if I'm gonna have a piece of zucchini or an onion, which I haven't had onions in a month, at all, then I'm going to really enjoy that little piece because that's all I can have. So I'm thinking, okay, food is fuel. I need fuel for my body, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have to be pleasurable or delicious. And so as I've been eating, I'm like, I can slow down a little bit. I can be like, I don't want to just shovel this and leave because I want to, really enjoy it more. And it does take more time to get everything prepared and weighed out. So I feel like, I'm trying to work on that mindset, but I also I'm enjoying it a lot.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah.
Carrie is eating lots
food.
of red meat and taking an iron supplement. Joanne is here. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Got my Keto Chow shipment on Saturday. Nice. Ageless Keto is here as well. Let's see. Jennifer says, "Oh, the recipe box." Indigo Neely had to show me the lid. Had to show me how the lid holds up the recipe card. Yep.
Isn't that nice? I really like that. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Suzanne says, I declined the recipe box last week when my total was over $200 because I have a recipe box already.
All right.
Can I still get the recipe packets when I come to Keto Chow on Saturday? We probably have some.
If you already got the recipe box,
yeah, it's the same recipes.
It should have those same recipes in it. But you can always check.
But if you have a recipe box and you want those recipes.
Oh, right. Maybe I'm not sure. I can look though. I'll look and find out for you, Suzanne.
Let's see. Mary J says, "Wait, I need some Happy Meal toys." Can you imagine that order? One Happy Meal, no roll, no fries, no fruit. Yes, toy.
Toy, burger.
P. Jackson says, "Good is
Butter.
pleasure for me. It's so hard because life is so stressful, and sometimes bad food just makes you feel better, and then you regret it. It's a vicious cycle.
It is.
I have to look at food as fuel also." Mary says, "The way I got past mindless eating was to look right at my tummy when I found myself in the kitchen and ask right out loud, 'Are you hungry?'
That's such a good
Often the
idea.
answer is no. It worked.
Yes.
Off switch fixed." Yep. Oh, and P. Jackson meant food, not good. It's pleasure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so we got a bunch of stuff we need to figure out right now.
Right now.
Yeah, right about now.
We are. Go ahead and come over to the website after this because we will be announcing some more Black Friday stuff.
Ooh, preview to Black Friday.
Soon.
Not everything that's going to be Black Friday, but yeah.
We're just telling a few things.
Around about 15 minutes that'll be going up.
But we're not going to be live or anything. It's just going to be on
No,
the site.
it'll just be on the site. But yeah, we've got some interesting stuff coming up for Black Friday in addition to the recipe box. So, Rebecca says, my Ninja Creamy has an install error. Sad way to realize there's no ice cream for a while. Oh, wow.
Oh, that is
John says, I ordered a double burger with cheese, no bun. I got 2 bowls with a burger and cheese on it. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to take off. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us, even though I have a hole in my chest. We'll be doing our longer live stream.
You can touch the building.
Tomorrow night.
Touch the parking lot.
Did anybody notice that the background changes? It's actually a video.
I noticed that the white line of snow goes right through my eyes and then your forehead.
And it actually, so it's the sun setting.
Yep.
And then I reverse the video and it goes back the other way. And then it just goes back and forth,
and this is the other day, so this is like weather that's happening right now. So we don't have a lot of snow yet.
Yep. All right. Well, we will catch you later. Have a good day. Bye.